Hey guys, this video, the match I want to talk about is a matchup between Raven versus Zatanna. Who do I think will win, and how do I think this matchup would go? Well, you got two exceptional, very sophisticated, magical type characters. Obviously, they both excel in magical prowess, magical finesse, and overall just magical techniques. You got somebody like Zatanna. She seems like a more adventurous type character, a lot more free spirited, and I would say that she kind of represents and embodies magical potential, which is more just raw, boundless, and overall just free. Somebody like Raven is a dark empath. As we all know, she's kind of from a more demonic heritage due to the fact that her father's literally Trigon, which is basically the Satan of the DC universe. So due to the fact that her demonic heritage, she is a magical type character just intuitively and naturally due to her physiology. With this demonic heritage, it's kind of, she was kind of born with extraordinary type abilities, that being a more empathic, or I should say dark empath-like abilities, being able to manipulate and understand the emotions of those around her. She also has her soul self, where she's able to kind of project her spiritual or astral form on the object and other people, kind of amplifying her soul power and her overall just magical potential. How I think this matchup would go, this is a really close matchup, and it's really kind of hard for me. I don't think I would really disagree with anybody's opinion who they think would win. But I gotta kind of give it to Zatanna, honestly. I think Zatanna honestly just has limitless potential. She can kind of do whatever she wants to do with magic. I mean, what is Zatanna's really powers? I mean, it's just kind of whatever she wants it to be in the moment. Zatanna doesn't really have any obvious, glaringly, I should say, restrictions on her magical potential or what she can do with her magical capabilities. Though she did have the previous restriction of the reverse language or verbiage that she would kind of use. But I don't really see this as a setback. In the modern comics, I don't really see her using the reverse language to cast her spells anymore. I think she just kind of got rid of that. Zatanna doesn't really have any restrictions. I think any type of restrictions that she does have is just all mental. I think she just kind of embodies freedom and just magical potential, just unbridled with no restrictions, unimpeded by anything or any external factors. Somebody like Raven has a lot more weaknesses. I shouldn't say weaknesses, but a lot more restrictions due to the fact that, the nature of her abilities and the fact that she's kind of tied by Trigon. Trigon kind of limits her potential due to the fact that Raven's kind of, I should say, a little bit more envious. I shouldn't say envious, but kind of worried about what she can do if she kind of lets herself go. She's kind of demonic in nature, so she might kind of give into her more darker impulses, her darker psychology. So with those, obvious, I should say, fears of her true potential, she might hold herself back in this fight. So for this matchup, I'm kind of leaning more towards Zatanna. I think Zatanna has what it takes. She kind of excels in magical expertise, and she's also very intelligent. She has hands, surprisingly, deceptively. A lot of people might try to underestimate what she could do, but Zatanna isn't a coward or anything. She can hold her own in a fight. And I think overall, just when you kind of compare these characters based on what they can do with their magical capabilities, I think Zatanna just slightly edges Raven out. So for this matchup, I gotta give it to Zatanna. Let me know what you guys